dude. Another coming at you live. TD's Beers and Tailgates, and another special episode. We did a live show during the draft, and here we are for the schedule release for the NFL.
Hell yeah!
Exciting, huh?
There's nothing more exciting than the NFL. B, stuff like this that get you going.
Yeah.
During all the BS that's going on, and still people being shuttered and not working, and it's just nice to have some normalcy.
Yeah, unfortunately there's still a lot of that going around, a lot of uncertainty in the world, and, even with the NFL schedule release coming up here, even that shit's kind of uncertain. And we'll get into all that.
We are going to be getting into it. The NFL schedules have been released to the teams, which if you go to your team's website right now, your favorite, it's there.
It's there. There's been so many leaks all day.
All day.
A lot of it probably isn't a huge surprise for y'all. Again, we'll get into the schedule here a little bit as the whole schedule is going to be released to everybody here in just a few minutes.
You got it. I can't wait. So what you wearing here today, buddy?
What's up, John Mangler? How you doing there, pal? I am rocking a Philip Lindsay Denver Broncos jersey for no other reason because other than I wanted to.
Nice.
So that's my reason. Yeah.
Very nice. I am wearing a Buffalo Bills sweater type pullover because I didn't feel like wearing a jersey. A little chilly out there today. We got the Monkey Knife Fight hats on because
buddy,
that's what we got to do, right? Representing.
Representing Monkey Knife Fight. They are still doing some MMA. There's going to be some fights.
I heard 2249 is coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
So guess what?
Is that on an island?
I might be. It's not on my island. But you can get on Monkey Knife Fight and wager on said fights.
Nice.
There's nothing else to wager on at the moment. There's some European soccer leagues or something like that going on too. Anyways, Monkey Knife Fight, the newest DFS site, which allows you to compete against the house rather than against the pros and the sharks. Sign up today using our promo code Tailgaters.
Tailgaters!
And you get a 100% match on your deposit up to $50 instantly. So get in there, sign up, get some action. There's not a lot of action to get other than some fighting.
Next weekend.
There you go.
NASCAR.
NASCAR too.
NASCAR's coming back. So you'll be able to do some bets with NASCAR?
Yeah, buddy.
How about that? The first sport coming back with NASCAR.
Crazy.
I don't mind. It's going to give a lot of people something to watch for a little bit.
Left turn. Look, another left turn.
Exactly. You know what? I drink at every left turn. So there you go. Speaking of drinking, we are going with the Labatt Blue Light tonight. Just a beautiful beer.
Right on. Myself, I got the Cosmo Pale Ale by Noon Whistle, which is a local brewery out of Lombard, Illinois.
Nice.
It's a solid beer with a big old wide mouth here, top here.
It does.
Cheers,
Cheers,
big fat mouth.
I like it. Oh, boy, it'd be nice if, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I can't get shit to work now.
What are you trying to do?
I can't even get NFL.com to go through.
So, we kind of got like a NASA station here. We could probably dial in the space shuttle with all this shit we got going on.
Oh, I know, right? I know. Big time.
Hey, before we get started too, so we talk about the good stuff, the bad stuff, the fun stuff, the sad stuff, and the NFL lost a legend this past week. Don Shula. Don Shula, a longtime coach of Miami Dolphins, coached in this league for 33 years, passed away. 347 total wins, most of all time, and that's combined playoffs and regular season. But he's the winningest coach of all time, two-time Super Bowl champ, and the only coach who coached a team to a perfect season.
Perfect season.
Yeah,
all the way through.
Yeah.
It's he was an absolute legend. Myself growing up, and obviously Dan Marino and Jim Kelly days. It was Don Shula, it was Marv Levy. I mean, there were some epic battles there. And even before Marv Levy, it was Don and Lou Saban. I mean, so many different guys. Chuck Knox with the Bills. And they were a thorn in our side. We could not beat them. And I want to say we went 20-some games without a victory against them. It was really bad back then.
Wow.
And
wow.
Yeah, but
a lot.
An absolute legend, a hell of a coach, stand-up guy, and the NFL definitely lost a good one.
Lots of good ones. So member of the Hall of Fame. I think we mentioned that. So a big old cheers to Don Shula.
Big old cheers to Donnie.
Cheers, Donnie.
Yeah, buddy.
Rest in peace, bro. Okay. Something else we need to tidy up. Tidy up our things here. The contest we had for the draft.
That's right. You guys remember the contest? You probably thought we forgot.
We did not forget.
We did not
we
forget.
had a handful of players, and we actually had 2 that tied. They got 6 out of 10 of the top 10 picks correct. That would be Tim Zub and Christine
Sturm and Tim Zub both correctly picked 6 out of 10. Look, here's how we're going to do it. Because this is how we do it. We'll do kind of like a monkey knife fight type thing.
Yeah.
We're going to flip a friggin' coin.
Exactly right.
So we're going to flip a coin and see who's going to win some monkey knife fight swag. And we'll get in touch with you. See how we want to do. We'll do heads for Zub.
Yep.
We'll do tails for Sturm.
Okay.
All right. Heads for the Zub, tails for the Sturm. And it's heads.
And we got a head.
Oh, Zubby. We'll be reaching out to you, Mr. Zubbernick, and letting you know how you can select a monkey knife fight T-shirt or hat.
Yeah, exactly right.
So you can pick what you want, and we'll get it figured out, my man.
Exactly.
So we'll be reaching out to you.
We'll be in touch, and stay tuned for our next contest. Don't know what that's going to be or when it's going to be, but thanks for playing, and we'll have another one coming up soon for y'all.
So you gotta love this. The NFL says go ahead, and on their website, right, NFL.com, click on the link for the 2020 schedule, and it takes you to the postseason 2019.
Oh, still there. It's still there. They're not there yet.
They're just not there yet.
Nope.
Even though it says click here.
We got the wild card weekend. We have, no, that does anything for
Look right here, 2020 NFL schedule. Go ahead and look at it.
But we already said that.
No.
You can find it on your team site. Should already have it updated.
It is on your team site.
We're 5 minutes early too, so the NFL is they're not going to have it for another 5
Oh
minutes.
yeah, shit. That's right. We're early.
Damn thing.
I can tell you this. I can tell you that Buffalo has 4 primetime games this year.
Time.
2 Monday nighters, a Thursday nighter, and a Sunday nighter. I mean, wow, we actually got some love.
You know,
we got some love.
Bears have a handful. I haven't studied their schedule yet. I know. Well, they got a couple Monday nighters. They got the Rams. They got the Vikings on Monday night. They have a Thursday night tilt with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the Bears have a handful Monday
Chicago?
night.
Do you know?
It is in Chicago. Week 5. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Brady gonna be hurting that day.
Brady gonna be hurting.
Brady gonna be hurting that day. He gonna be attacked by Mac. That's what's gonna be happening.
Maybe we should go to the game.
Hey, you know what? It might not be a bad idea.
We do know too. The first game right now they have for September 10th. Hoping all goes well leading up to that day for the Houston Texans to take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. So that's your kickoff game this year. Thursday, September 10th. Texans at Chiefs.
Very nice. I think that'll be a good game.
Lots of Mahomes. It should be a lot of fireworks. I'm going to go out on a limb and going to say they're going to score more than the Bears and Packers did on opening night last year, I should say. So I don't think that's too much of a limb I'm going out on, but I think there should be some fireworks to start this.
You're bringing back some memories of last year, and last year was so much fun. B. Ryan and I happened to be downtown Chicago for the festivities that day, NFL kickoff weekend, and it was just a little bit disappointment of a game itself. Good defensive battle, but not a lot of fireworks.
No, not at all. So, Kansas City's a short drive. Maybe you'll see the TD's Beers and Tailgates bus roll into Kansas City for opening night.
We'll see. Although I do have, I got my eyes set on week 6 right now, where the Stampede might have to roll into Buffalo for Thursday night football against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, there you go.
I think that would be a damn good time. I think you got to come with and experience that goodness.
I think it was week 11, penciled in with the Bears, where they take on Tennessee and Nashville. I think that'd be a hell of a trip.
Yeah.
So, this is a fun time. The schedule comes out, people start planning road trips or what have you. Hopefully we all get to do a lot of road trips here real soon.
I would say this, though. Be careful if you're planning road trips. be careful if you're planning to book hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing, you might get your money back on NFL tickets. You might not get your money back with the hotels and airfares and stuff. So
Sure.
just be careful with that stuff. We don't know if it's there.
Nope.
But we don't know if it's going to be happening in the order they're saying. So
That's true.
we'll have to see what happens.
So one other thing too. So before the schedule officially comes out for everybody here, there's a big free agent still sitting out there. Cam Newton does not have a home.
Does not have a home, and he said, you know what, I'm willing to be a backup somewhere, providing
Dude wants a job.
it's the right team.
Yeah.
And I think basically what he's saying there is, I'll be a backup as long as I know the team's going to Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think that's
probably.
pretty much what he's trying to say.
It means, yeah, exactly. I'll back up in maybe Kansas City, Baltimore, the teams that have a shot to,
Well, here's what I'm going to say. Guess what? Hey, Cam, we don't need you in Buffalo. And guess where we're going this year? Yeah, buddy!
Oh, shit.
Let it start, baby. Let it start. Oh, goodness gracious.
They had a strength of schedule based on last year's records, and the team that has the easiest schedule is the Baltimore Ravens. Their combined opponents last year were 112 and 144 with a 438 winning percentage. So the Ravens are already a decent team, or a good team, and they got the easiest schedule.
Well, you look
based on last year's opponents,
right? And you look at their division, obviously, and Cincinnati drug that percentage down quite a bit.
Of course,
they're playing them twice.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it's been too with New England all those years. When you had Buffalo and Miami and the Jets that just couldn't even get 7 wins in a year. Yeah, New England always had the easiest damn schedule. No matter what. So.
Yep. And then now the AFC East, they have the tougher schedule. You look at the Patriots, again, according to last year, they have the toughest schedule. The Jets are number 2, Dolphins are 3, Bills are tied for 5th. So they're all right up there.
Yeah.
And most of that's because of New England and Buffalo last year. So, so it should be interesting. It should be interesting to see what happens. So what Jay and I are going to do, after the schedule's released and we have a little bit of time to analyze it, our next show, which will be not this weekend, but the weekend after, we're going to start giving you division by division reviews based on free agency, the draft, the schedule release, and give you some our projections on what we think is going to happen for each team in the 2020 football season.
Sorry, I was kind of locked in on Alex Smith and his special one-leg full brace thing. Whatever the fuck. That's right. Starting next weekend, we are going to go ahead and give you guys the team-by-team, conference, division by division. So we'll start with, we'll pick one. But if we do the AFC East, then we're also going to be doing the NFC East in the same day. So it's going to be a damn good time.
Yep.
We'll start getting you guys ready for the season to begin. And start doing it every other week.
Yep, every other week.
Be
So
fun.
we'll most likely knock off a couple divisions at a time.
Yeah.
And, sooner or later we're going to get back into that fantasy talk. Again, hopefully everything goes off as scheduled. Right now, there's just a lot of hope. A lot of hope.
Lot of hope. A lot of excitement is in the air.
Yeah.
I think if our governor had it his way, you're not going to see any football this year. But
don't get me started on that, lard ass.
hopefully somebody will deal with dipshitsker and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, pretty much. Well said, brother. Well said.
I just can't.
No, that's okay. So we talked about the opening weekend. I think I saw the Steelers and Redskins on Monday night, kicking off Monday Night Football. So, and I heard the Broncos.
Steelers, Redskins. Yeah, I heard the Broncos were going to be the late one, weren't they?
Because that's what I heard as well.
Yeah. So hopefully that's good. Maybe is it there yet? Is it there yet? For the
I'm looking for the schedule.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Rumors are true. Texans at Chiefs to start the season off. And, Titans at Broncos is the second Monday night game with the Monday night doubleheader. First week of the year. We got Steelers at Giants, Titans at Broncos for the Monday night schedule to start off. Very, very nice.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
Mine crashed.
Now yours crashed and mine is good, isn't it? That
Son
is.
of a bitch.
Everybody's racing to go and see what the hell's going on. All right, so here is your week 1 teams that are going. We're starting off, obviously, Texas at Kansas City to kick things off. Thursday night football. your noon, 1 o'clock games, whatever you guys want to call them. We got Seahawks at Falcons, Eagles at Redskins, the Dolphins at the Patriots, the Pack going to Minnesota, Colts against the Jags, the Bears and the Lions. Brownies are going to Baltimore. The Jets travel to Buffalo. And then we got and the Raiders going to the Panthers. And then the 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock games, Chargers going to Cincinnati. Bucks take on the Saints. Brady's going to be fuck that game. Cardinals at the Niners and the Cowboys at the Rams. And like I said, Monday night we got Steelers, Giants, Titans, Broncos. And Buffalo for the third out of the last 4 years plays the freaking Jets to kick off the season. I don't know, man. I think I'm just getting old of that. It's usually the same. 3 out of the last 4 years. You know, I'm
yeah. Well, so taking a look at that first week one, we got a opening of a new stadium in L.A. The Cowboys at Rams on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
So the Rams/Chargers stadium should be open and ready, hopefully, ready for their debut on Sunday Night Football in week 1, and then the Raiders
are on the road.
are on the road. So the Raiders, their first
maybe their stadium's not going to be ready.
Don't know.
They had to shut down Vegas, so
don't piss me off.
Oh hell.
Let's take a look at the Raiders here. Their first home game would be. Oh boy.
God, week 1. I can't wait. September 10th. COVID go away. Can't come soon enough.
Yeah, exactly right. So anyways,
that's where they're going with the Raiders.
What's that?
Week 2, baby. Monday Night Football.
Oh, there you go.
First game in Vegas. New Orleans is going to Vegas.
That should be a lot of fun.
That should be a fun one right there.
Exactly right. Sean Payton, Drew Brees, the Saints high octane offense coming in to face Chucky and Vegas. That should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that.
That's going to be insane, I think.
Yep.
I think you're going to see the black hole traveling very well, and brand new black hole. And I don't think Vegas is going to be ready for this.
That's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. So all right. So hopping back into week 1, we talked about the Texans Chiefs. Excited for September 10th. Hopefully everything kicks off on time. Other big games I like that week. A lot of divisional games, as Jay mentioned. Packers and Vikings for the NFC North. That's a big game. Week 1. Usually two contenders in that division.
North. Look at
and
you got Lions and
Bears. Lions and Bears as well. But Packers and Vikings, that's a good game. In Minnesota started off, and the Browns got a nice test their first week going into Baltimore. There's a lot of talk about the Browns going into the 2019 season, and they have all the weapons. And there's a lot more talk again this year about the Browns. And again, I'm not a huge Baker fan. I don't know if the Browns are just the Browns. I think they're going to have another mediocre at best season. But there are some people who are high on them already. I've been hearing some fantasy shows like, hey, look out for the Browns again. They're going to have a full year of Kareem Hunt. They have improved their offensive line. They still have the same weapons. They picked up Austin Hooper as a tight end. So he's surrounded with a better line and some better talent.
And they can keep talking, and that's exactly what it's going to be is talk.
Yep.
You've got another new coach. You've got another new offensive coordinator.
Right.
You've got a new GM in there. And you know what's really bad for them? You got all these new systems, new coaches, new faces, and they can't get together to implement any other shit.
No, that's exactly right. It's very tough.
I don't have a lot of faith in that. I think Baker Mayfield's going to struggle this year.
Yep.
And I think OBJ is going to be either traded by the deadline or he's going to be looking for a new home next year.
Yep.
That's what I think.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's a very tough test for them off the get-go. Joe Burrow, possible rookie quarterback matchup with the Chargers and Bengals. Burrow and maybe Herbert for the Chargers if he wins the starting job out in L.A.
Yeah, I know it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't think Herbert's going to be starting off the bat. I think the Chargers should hold him. Try to anyway for the first year.
Yeah.
Or at least see where they go the first half of the year, and if they're not doing any good, maybe throw him in. But I think you want him. I think you're going to want to not throw them in right away, especially without the rookie mini camps and all that stuff. Don't have them go out there blind and get hurt.
Right.
But what I do like is week 2. Tell you, week 2's got some nice matchups. You got Bengals at Browns. So there you got Joe Burrow taking on Baker Mayfield Thursday Night Football. And again, we can't talk enough about that Monday night game with Vegas opening up their stadium. So I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to that game quite a bit. The Patriots got the Sunday night game. Patriots and Seahawks. Again, Patriots, who's going to quarterback for them? Maybe I could have sworn that's where Cam was going to end up. They could probably sign him for a couple $1 million a year now. I'm sure they can get him on the cheap.
Right.
But I don't know. Patriots, there's been a graphic on the TV now that they have the most seasons with 10 plus wins and what have you. Well, it's time for those streaks to be broken. I don't think the Patriots are going to be anywhere near that without Brady at the helm. I'd be surprised if they're even a 500 team.
Right.
They did have a really good defense. Brady only played one side of the ball, and their defense was one of the top tier defenses last year. But I don't think their offense is going to do a hell of a lot at all.
No, I don't think so either. And honestly, I don't know if the Buccaneers are going to do that great either. So we'll have to see what happens. I am a firm believer that Brady lost a step. He doesn't have the throwing arm capabilities he used to.
Yeah. And
I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough for him. Going to be tough.
So in week 2, other intriguing matchups. Don't see a couple more divisional games. You got Lions, Packers, another divisional game there. Bills, Dolphins. The Chiefs and Chargers, another divisional game. So a few divisional games. Panthers, Bucks, that's also divisional.
Yeah.
Jaguars, Titans. So, anyways, nothing huge that pops out of me in week 2. Let's go take a peek at week 3.
Week 3, baby. Week 3. It's looking like we got the Battle of Florida going on Thursday night football.
Oh my gosh.
Dolphins, Jags. Boy, that's going to be a fun one to watch.
That surprises me. Really? In the third week of the season? Well, week 2 is Bengals, Browns, then Dolphins, Jags. There's been a lot
week
of talk
2,
about.
they're looking for that. I think they're looking for the Burrow and
They're looking
Baker.
for Burrow. Sure they are.
Right.
Of course.
But what do you got with Dolphins, Jags?
I mean, really?
Minshew and
Tua and Tua, or Minshew and the Beard.
I don't know. Maybe Minshew and Rosen.
I don't know. That's what the hell. The other games, the primetime games, we got Packers at Saints Sunday Night Football. That should be a good football game. The Monday night game is Chiefs at Ravens. Fantastic
Monday night
so
game.
Back-to-back Monday nights I'll be super excited about. Weeks 2
Monday night, that Monday night game is going to have some serious fantasy
fun.
That's going to be some fantasy
Ravens,
fun
absolutely.
right there.
That's a great start. The Chiefs had who they had, the Chargers sandwiched in between the Texans and Ravens. So that's a pretty aggressive start for Kansas City, the defending champs out of the gate.
Yeah,
I like it. Challenge them right away.
Yeah.
Anything else on week number 3 there you see, buddy?
I like seeing that Brady's traveling to the Mile High City. I kind of like that. I just love that.
Let Von Miller chase them all over.
That's damn right.
Yep, go get him. Go get him.
What the hell just happened? God, their site's it's driving me nuts a little bit.
Again, a team that I'm kind of excited about, the Cardinals. They got the Lions coming to them. I think should be a W for the Cardinals in the desert in week number 3. DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, still got Larry Fitzgerald. They got a fun offense in Arizona.
Yep.
So
I would agree.
Yeah, looking forward to see what the Cardinals can do. Who do your Bills got? They got the Rams.
They got the Rams. LA comes to Buffalo. I love it.
Bears going to play in the Dome for 2 out of their first 3 games. The Bears have domes. They got the Lions and Falcons in weeks 1 and 3. So that's an indoor. When the weather's nice, they're going to be indoors. Not a fan of that.
I'm not a fan of indoor stadiums.
Not a fan at all. All right, moving on. Week number 4, Thursday night. Get a little better because we got my Broncos visiting New Jersey to play the Jets. Week number 4. Highlight again our teams. Colts are at the Bears, so Dome team is traveling to Chicago. Okay, we're getting better, getting outside.
Buffalo will be in Vegas.
Buffalo goes to Vegas. Yeah, buddy.
That could be like a whole show. Buffalo goes to Vegas, baby.
Bills Mafia in Las Vegas. Oh my God.
God.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
That'd be a good.
I want to be part of it.
I want to.
Kind of want to be part of it. What's the date on that?
Jesus.
That is
First week of
September,
October.
October 4th. That's my son's birthday.
They should have put that game near Halloween.
It's actually my son's 21st birthday.
Really?
I'll tell you, yeah.
Oh boy.
That'd be fantastic to spend his 21st birthday in Vegas, betting on some football, having some fun.
Right?
All right, other big games we have that week. Eagles at Niners, Sunday Night Football. That should be a good matchup. And Falcons at Green Bay. So back-to-back primetime games for the Packers in weeks 3.
Yeah, that Monday night game really doesn't do a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
I guess that mainly because I'm not sure what Atlanta's going to be looking like.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I don't mind watching Green Bay, but it does not look like a very intriguing game to me. Really at all.
We shall see. All right. We'll kick off week 5 here.
Yeah, it looks like your home slices have a nice Thursday night primetime game going on.
So that's back-to-back Thursdays. So week 4, I got the Broncos. Week 5, I got the Bears on Thursday night. Tom Brady comes into Chicago. We talked about that a little bit. Hopefully Khalil Mack puts him on his ass early and often.
Yeah.
Other games to highlight in that week, we got the early games, Bills at Tennessee. Jay might make a road trip to Nashville and might not come back.
I mean, I got Buffalo doing Vegas, and then we got to take a trip to Nashville. I mean, I don't know. Then what?
Nashville, Vegas, Kansas City,
and then the week after, I'm in Buffalo for the Thursday night game. Like, this can't happen. I'd be divorced, and I'd be jobless and divorced.
Better barbecue, Nashville or Kansas City? That's a tough one,
huh? No, I don't think so. Actually,
yeah.
I would definitely lean at Kansas City for that.
Yeah,
I really would.
Yeah.
Now Kansas City, Carolina, that could be a little tough for me. That one could be tough.
The Kansas City, I had a place called Oklahoma Joe's in Kansas City. Hands down, the best barbecue I've ever had.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Nice.
In still is a gas station. Actually, half the place is a gas station, or maybe a quarter of the place, and the rest is a restaurant. Line wrapped around the building. Worth every second that I had to wait. Just absolutely delicious. Burnt ends, pulled pork, brisket, ribs, you name it, was phenomenal. Came home with a bunch of sauces and rubs, and
nice.
Highly recommend Oklahoma Joe's in Kansas City if you happen to go.
Very nice. Hey, anybody out there, you guys got questions for us that are watching? Let us know some intriguing matchups you guys like. Let us know maybe something that you can't wait to go see. You're going to try to get tickets for, stuff like that. Let's see what you guys got to say during this NFL season schedule kickoff that I'm just loving right now.
Other big games in week number 5, I think we're hanging out in right now. My Broncos go to New England to hopefully pick up a W. Primetime Vikings at Seahawks. It seems like that's a common primetime game.
It wasn't so long ago that the Broncos traveling to New England or vice versa would have been a hell of a fucking matchup to watch.
Oh, I know. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Now it's like, I don't know. Not doing a whole lot for me.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, here they go. They're giving a projected win-loss on the Buccaneers here on Sports Center.
Oh, look at that. They've already got them at 3-1.
They're already beating the Broncos. Get out of here.
God, they're already 3-1. Oh, look, now they're 4-1. They're beating the Bears, too.
Yeah, okay.
Who is this?
Tampa Bay's just going to beat everybody.
Right, because what? Because they got Tom Brady.
Cancel your
just gonna go ahead. You might as well just give them the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's just give them the Lombardi Trophy while you're at it.
Monday night game, LA Chargers at New Orleans Saints in week 5. I think the Saints win that one on a runaway. It's kind of early to predict, but that seems to be a game that the Saints should just...
Now, I do like the Sunday night matchup. I like the Vikings-Seahawks. I think that could be a really good game there. Dalvin Cook traveling to the Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom, yep.
See what happens there. I like that 12th man, all that stuff.
Speaking of Vegas and Vikings and Seahawks 2 years ago, we bet on the over-under Vikings-Seahawks game. It was, I want to say, like 43 points. And I bet the under because both of them at the time had good defenses. And I thought the halftime score was 21-17. I'm like, oh, shit. They already got 38. They only need one touchdown. This is over. I lose. And I'm looking at the TVs, and I keep seeing people talking and talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, That's not halftime. That's the final. I won.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was a good defensive battle a handful of years ago. Vikings and Seahawks. We'll see who comes out there.
Okay,
But,
you know, I'm
getting pissed here.
Oh, my
watching
God.
the Buccaneers projected record of 7-2 so far.
Anybody out there got ESPN on right now and see this absolute asinine guy picking Tampa Bay's schedule right now, and they got him at 7-2. Their only 2 losses are the Saints. And now they're gonna lose to the Panthers. Come on, hey, this is an absolute.
He's just pulling stuff out of his ass.
You know.
So we got John Brown looking forward to Seattle at Buffalo. He's a big Seahawks fan, but the wife has never been to a Bills game. Is the wife a Bills fan?
They live in Buffalo.
Okay.
Downtown Johnny Brown and his wife Carrie Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the Buffalo area, I think Lockport, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, actually, I've been to Seattle versus Buffalo game with my son back in 2000. It was 2008, I believe. 2008 season. Me and him, it was the first game of the year, and that was when Tom Brady wrecked his knee and was done for the year, and that went through the stadium quicker than shit, and we were all happy as can be. It was absolutely awesome.
That must be a Seattle thing, because when I took my my middle son to his first Bears game, was against the Seahawks, and that was Johnny Knox's last game, where he got his back broken in half.
Johnny Knox,
very ugly injury.
Yeah.
It was a lot of downtime in that game. My brother was texting me and was telling me how awful the replay was. They weren't showing it in the stadium, but that was my Seahawks experience with the Bears, and the end of Johnny Knox's career. So, anyways, I'll let y'all know that. All right,
there you go. Just so you guys know.
For the Bucks.
Buccaneers are going to be 11-5.
So this gentleman says 11-5. I'm going to go ahead and take the under on that.
I will take the under on that.
They have a long winning streak. They have like 7 games in a row that they rattle off wins. I don't see that happening. I mean, their offense, Brady, I see him throwing under 33 interceptions like Jameis Winston. He's not going to throw that many picks, but I don't think he's going to throw 35 or 40 touchdowns either.
They better have a hell of a defense. That's all I'm going to say, because that's what saved New England last year was their defense.
Their defense was phenomenal.
They couldn't put up points. Bottom line. So
is Brady, is he in the arm? He gets a ball.
Yeah. It's pissing me off, man. It's stuff like that chaps my ass.
This is cool. These things are like
Oh well.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving on to week 5.
We've been in week 5.
Week 6.
All right, we've been hanging in week 5. Let's go to 6.
Because I want to talk about something fun, and that is Kansas City traveling to Buffalo.
Oh, baby.
God,
Thursday night football.
All
right, so now 3 Thursdays in a row. The first, couple Thursdays, first Thursday, of course, everybody loves.
Exactly.
And then they had to let down with Cincinnati, whatever.
Right. And then you're going to go to Miami.
They get the Broncos, and they get the Bears, and they get the Bills.
Yeah.
The Broncos, Bears, and Bills 3 nights in a row on Thursdays.
Liking it.
Fucking A.
Liking it.
During the season, we did our Thursday night shows. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's if we're going to be doing that again. Are we doing Thursday? We'll have to see. We'll have to see how we're doing it.
So, all right, go ahead. We got the Chiefs going into Buffalo. What is your very early feelings on that?
My early feelings on that is going to be one hell of a game. And that crowd will be electric.
Oh, those Mafia will be out in full force.
There's nothing like primetime games in Buffalo.
Yep.
And it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I encourage people, if you've never been there, you go there during primetime game because you will not be disappointed.
Primetime.
So, early prediction. We're gonna go.
What's going on?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Buffalo. Buffalo 17. Chiefs 13.
Oh wow. You're gonna hold Mahomey to 13 points?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to take the over in this game.
Hey, we held all the good ones last year. We held Lamar Jackson to his lowest totals ever. So I've got no issue with that defense in Buffalo Mahomes ain't gonna know what the hell to do in that game.
The way too early over under on that game is 45.5, and I'm going to take the over.
It's gonna be a fun game.
All right, what else we got to highlight? My Bears are at Carolina. Nothing too exciting there. We have our Sunday night game, the LA Rams at San Fran, so the Battle of California, Sunday night football. And then Monday night, we got the Cardinals going into Dallas.
You know, one thing I always like is when Buffalo does play a Monday night game or a Thursday night game, I love seeing the schedule for the weekend. Because, you know, I get to watch every single game.
Right.
And I love it so much. And I'll tell you, there's not a whole lot doing it for me that Sunday. Man, I just...
Baltimore and Philly.
Maybe Cleveland, Pittsburgh could be something going on right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Well, you know what? Hopefully the Packers will beat up on Tom Brady.
Texans-Titans actually could be a good game. I like that.
That could. You're right.
Texans, Tennessee.
Yeah, that could be a
give me some
game.
Derrick Henry and Deshaun Watson. I'll watch that all day. Two, the top players in the league at their respective positions. Fun guys to watch. So I'm looking forward to that game.
And I kind of like the Monday Nighter. Kyler Fuller.
Monday Nighter.
Murray.
Yep. Murray and Prescott.
Yeah.
Monday night should be a good game.
I think that should be fun.
I think it should be a fun game. Exactly right.
DeAndre Hopkins gonna light up Dallas's defense.
I hope so. All right, let's move on to week number 7. Week number 7, kicking off that week on Thursday night, we have the New Jersey Giants going into Philly.
I'm sorry,
City's brother.
I know, Steve. I'm not trying to steal any.
What did you do?
Well, because he's a Bucks fan.
Yeah.
He's excited. He's creamed his pants 1 or 2 times already. So the season hasn't even started.
Sorry. I'm like, Yahoo.
Steve, you know how I feel about Tom Brady. And I'm just going to put it at that, brother. I'm just going to put it at that, man. Oh, shit.
I'm distracted. Okay. We talked about
week 7.
Giants,
Eagles.
Eagles kicking off the week.
Good NFC East matchup.
You betcha. Yeah, exactly.
Start off
smash mouth football to start the week, which is fantastic. And then you got a good Pittsburgh-Baltimore game too. Cleveland, Cincinnati. So we got some divisional games in the AFC North happening that afternoon. We have the Bills also has a divisional matchup against the Jets. And a NFC matchup, Seahawks Cardinals. I like that game too. Again, I'm expecting the Cardinals to
Wilson,
be better
Murray.
this year.
That's going to be a good game.
The Seahawks are always tough. So yeah, I saw John Brown said the NFC West is going to be brutal. I agree. Niners, they just came out to the Super Bowl. Seahawks are a good team. I think the Cardinals are going to be better. The Rams, they're there, so it should be fun.
You got to take on the dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Speaking of ticks,
Tom
Brady's a real tick.
He's a real something.
No, actually, no. Speaking of ticks,
dude,
our dog,
our
dog, Misty had one. Dude, that thing was like this big, fat, because it was sucking blood. So it was just, so you got to be careful. You got to pull it out. And just don't squeeze it, man.
Don't squeeze it.
Just blew up.
But you gotta burn them. Boy,
they're fun.
That sounds
flea and tick remover and all, or flea and tick spray.
Great. He's had all his shots and everything else.
You still gotta get the damn ticks shit.
Yeah.
Don't gotta get a collar. You just get the.
I've had those.
Well,
this guy goes on everything. He goes on everything you can possibly find. All right.
Anyhow, there's our commercial for flea and tick spray.
Yeah.
Go to your local Menards and get some Hearts flea and tick remover.
Bitch. All right. And Monday Night Football. Well, actually, Sunday Night Football. Tampa Bay at Vegas. So Tom Brady's going to Vegas Sunday night. Give the Raiders a big W there. And Bears going to LA that Monday night. The Bears at Rams, so that should be fun. Bears have been playing the Rams a lot. I think it's 3 years in a row now we get the Rams.
Nice.
All right.
Week 8.
Pop into week number 8.
Ooh, halfway point almost, pretty much.
Yep, exactly. Well, we have a NFC South matchup to start the week with Atlanta going into Carolina. Should be an okay game. Again, it's a divisional game, so...
Yeah, again, there's not a lot. I mean, Minnesota, Green Bay, I do like that.
Always a good game.
Always a good game.
Yeah.
I really like that. Aaron Jones, Delvin Cook, Kirk Cousins, you got Aaron Rodgers. Should definitely be a good game. I'm curious to see what Minnesota's offense is actually going to be like, minus Stephon Diggs. Sure, they got Justin Jefferson, big kid, but it'll be interesting, fun to watch. Buccaneers at Giants. There's Tom Brady heading to New York.
You betcha.
And go Giants, go.
Go Giants, go. Cowboys Eagles NFC East matchup on Sunday Night Football.
Yep.
And
Niners Seahawks.
Niners Seahawks.
That's gonna be a good
Bills. Saints Bears. There's a lot of good games actually this week.
Yeah.
So week 8 has quite a few good tilts. Should be a fun week halfway through the season.
It's crazy sitting here going through, and every year, God, for so many years, year after year, it's when does Buffalo play the Patriots? When does Buffalo play the Patriots? And because that was the one where you're like, okay. Now I'm looking at it going, blah, blah, because you know what? It's not the same Patriots. Sure, it's Belichick, and I get that, and who knows? Who knows what this kid's gonna do? Who knows who their quarterback's gonna be?
Right.
I mean, defensively, they'll probably be pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
But offensively, what are they gonna do? And it just doesn't do it for me. So.
Not at all. So, all right, moving on to week number 9. Week number 9, Thursday Night Football, Green Bay at San Francisco.
Like it, the
Always a
rematch.
good game. Yep, exactly right.
NFC Championship rematch right there. I like it.
Looking forward to that game. That should be a good start to the week. Seahawks at Bills. We were talking about that earlier. Seahawks at Bills in the early games, so that should be a good tilt. There I see obviously a lot of defense being played, some smash mouth football as well. What else we got going on? Broncos at Falcons. Again, we talked about the Falcons. I don't expect much out of them this season.
Good NFC East matchup, Giants Skins.
Yep.
No.
Bears go to Nashville.
Yep,
That's where I'm hoping to go. Hopefully I'll be spending my time that weekend. November 8th would be a lovely weekend to go to Nashville and have some fun on Broadway. Yeah. That evening, we got New Orleans going into Tampa to play Tom Brady. So Saints hopefully walk all over them that evening. And then Patriots at Jets Monday Night Football.
Not liking that one.
I don't think so, no.
Just not. No, sorry. Sam Darnold doesn't do it for me.
Mm-mm.
So, not.
Jets did pick up Frank Gore, though. They got a third down running back.
Hey, we got a 50-year-old running back that
hey, I like Frank Gore.
might win again. I like Frank Gore too. He did us good last
He'll
year.
get some third downs for him. He'll pick up some. He'll pick up some first downs, third and short. All right.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna have Frank Gore on their damn fantasy team.
No, I don't think so either. All right, let's move on. Week number 10, Thursday Night Football. Indianapolis Colts going into Nashville to play Titans.
Oh,
thoughts, feelings?
Philip Rivers. I kind of like it. You got Rivers going into Nashville.
Rivers.
Ryan Tannehill. I kind of like it. I think it'll be a fun game.
To
be honest with you.
The afternoon tilts. Tom Brady goes into Carolina. We got Eagles Giants, nice NFC East matchup.
Buffalo taking on Arizona.
There you go. That should be a fun game. Buffalo going into the desert.
Going into the desert.
It's a tough one. It's gonna be tough.
It should be interesting to see.
It's a long ass trip from East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's not all the way west, so it's kind of nice. But at the same token, it's good. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, should be.
And here's the good thing about it, though. We got our bye after that.
There you go.
So, travel out west, okay, and then here comes the bye week.
Speaking of which, you may have all heard all the international games were canceled this season, so no games in London or Mexico City this year. Everybody will be playing within their own NFL respective stadiums, which I personally like. I don't have anything against international, other countries, whatever, is totally fine. But I thought it sucked for people who have season tickets. You only have 8 home games already. You take one of those games away, now they only have 7. So there's not a lot of football games. Baseball, there's a shit ton. Go ahead, go play in Mexico. Go play somewhere else. You played 162 games. Not this year, but most years you do.
Right.
Basketball, hockey, there's 80 some odd games. Football, there's only 16 games. So take one of those games and move them overseas. To me, I think it's a mistake. I like that they try to involve the other countries, but there's other sports where they have more games where it means less when you take a home game away than it does to
if anybody knows this better than any other team and any other fan base, it's Buffalo. Because when we lost a game a year to Toronto,
yeah,
for like 7 years or whatever it was, it really upset a lot of fans, and it just became a joke. And I cannot thank Terry Pagula for buying that team and stopping the Toronto trip. And I think that's why the NFL has yet to put Buffalo overseas, is because we had to deal with that crap for 7 straight years. So, I'm not a fan of it. Especially the travel and all that stuff for the players.
The teams that were losing games, like the Jaguars, the Raiders, teams like that, whatever. But again, if I was a season ticket holder and I lose a home game, I'm pissed.
The Jaguars couldn't fill the damn stands anyway.
I know.
So as far as
they got the Jaguar King now.
I mean,
they got the Jaguar King, Gardner freaking Minshew.
Freaking Joe Exotic is Tiger King.
Oh my god.
he could pull off a Joe Exotic Halloween costume.
Speaking of which, is Johnny Exotic watching? I don't see his name on here yet.
Tyler?
Yeah. He's been officially called out. All right.
Nice.
How about your Monday night game?
Monday night game, Vikings at Bears.
Beautiful NFC North division rivalry.
Absolutely.
What are your feelings on that one?
We'll see. You never know which Vikings or Bears team you're going to get. I don't have a lot of confidence in my Bears yet. I haven't gone through their whole schedule and what have you, which I will. Pre-schedule release, I was walking around saying I see 6 teams for the Bears. My personal opinion is I don't think they did a lot to improve any position. The biggest one was offensive line, where they had no running game. They didn't do anything. They didn't change their running backs. They didn't change their offensive line. They didn't do much to improve that at all. Anyways, I think if the Bears did anything at every position that they needed help with, other than maybe tight end, they took a step backwards.
Well, you got it. Baker's dozen at tight ends.
So. Yeah, we cut a couple. We got rid of a couple. So, anyways,
with the Bears, and this is my opinion, and I know you're not gonna. I get it. You don't have faith in the guy, but I do believe they did make an upgraded Nick Foles. I mean,
he got benched by the Jaguars.
By a moronic coach in Doug Maroon.
Yeah.
So no. I believe Nick Foles is actually going to help out the Bears this year, and I
hope you're right.
I think you're going to get a few more wins than what you're thinking.
A lot of times I've been a little more optimistic about the Bears going into the new season. I'm a diehard Bears fan. The Broncos are my number 2, but. Again, I don't feel like they did much. I think Tashawn Gibson, versus HaHa Dix, flip a coin. There's not much improvement there. The other quarterback position, they didn't really improve that much. They got Jalen Johnson, the rookie, but we'll see how he is. And again, the biggest thing though is your offensive line and your running game was non-existent, and they didn't do shit to improve either one. So
yeah.
And then your quarterback isn't good enough to, just like he's not a Pat Mahomes or a Watson where they can take over a game.
Right.
They don't have that. So it is, and they don't have the running game. Anyways.
All right. Week 11. Week 11 we can skip. Buffalo's got a bye, so I really don't see anything to talk about that.
Week 11 we lead off with Arizona in the Seattle.
Yeah, good game.
Great way to kick off the week.
Good division game right there. Cardinals are going to have a tough game the week before against Buffalo. They're going to get beat up. Then have to travel to Seattle. I think that's going to be a really big test for that team.
The Bears are also on a bye that week.
Come on.
Didn't that happen last year too? Weren't the Bears and Bills on the same bye?
God, were we?
I don't know, but Interesting. So the Bears and Bills are both on a bye in Week 11.
Wow. What are we
Interesting.
going to be doing?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
We're going to think
We're
something.
going to have to figure something out.
I mean, we could drive to Cleveland, see the Eagles and Browns. No. We could go to Indy and see the Packers and Colts.
We go to Vegas, Sunday Night Football, Chiefs and Raiders.
That would be fun. Maybe we'll be in Vegas that week. Let's see, when is this? November 22nd, so it's right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't think I'll pull that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll go over well with anybody.
No, not at all.
But anyways, yeah, Sunday night, as Jay mentioned.
Chiefs Raiders, looking forward to that.
And then you got the LA Rams going into Tampa for your Monday Night Football game. Well, the reason Tampa's on Monday Night Football is because of Tom Brady. Okay.
I'm liking the Titans Ravens game there.
Titans Ravens. Oh, absolutely.
That should be a great game.
Yep. Okay, then we move on to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, your first game is the Houston Texans at Detroit Lions. Your afternoon game, Washington, you got an NFC East tilt with the Redskins and Cowboys. And then your evening game, you have a AFC North tilt with the Baltimore Ravens going into Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So that's some fun games there on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You can throw any 6 teams out there, and I'm happy.
It's Thursday. It's tradition.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing. I think the game itself, that Thursday night is going to be a really fun one. But regardless, it's going to be fun.
It's Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. You got football all day, family, food.
I don't know. Will we have family?
Hopefully we do.
Come on.
Fucking A.
I don't even want to hear COVID isn't going to allow Thanksgiving friggin' gatherings.
Yeah. You think that's no? it's not gonna
Bullshit.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Bullshit. All right. So moving on from Thanksgiving Day games again. Give me any football is my favorite holiday. Titans and Colts actually to lead off the week. It's not too bad. Again, you got Tannehill and Phillip Rivers, Derrick Henry. You got what's his face? Jonathan Taylor, the rookie running back from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
The Colts have a good offensive line. I think I like Taylor a lot behind the offensive line.
Definitely.
I think that's a great pickup for the Colts.
Huge improvement in the running game.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. Absolutely.
I mean, from what, Marlon Mack and
Marlon Mack, yeah, just a nice match of dudes carrying the rock. Taylor, give him the ball early and often, and
I think Taylor will be the first rookie off the board.
Ooh, that's a good question. We're gonna have to do some analysis on that, but maybe I'm tipping my hand because I like him a lot.
I tell you what, I'm liking the Chargers going to Buffalo. Anthony Lynn. You got Anthony Lynn, the coach there for the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Former coach of the Bills, Tyrod Taylor. Some good storylines you could put up there.
New Orleans going into Denver. This should be a fun game. It's going to be a tough test for the Broncos defense. My Bears, Sunday night after the bye, they go Sunday night into Lambeau Field against the Packers. So everybody watching that game, one of the oldest, if not the oldest, rivalry in sports.
Well, hell, and let's take the late game that I'm liking right now is Chiefs Buccaneers.
Chiefs Buccaneers,
I think that's
Brady.
Be a good one.
That should be fun as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving weekend looks like a lot of good football.
A lot of good football going on
planned for that weekend. Definitely looking forward to. And then Monday night you got Seattle going into Philly. Not a bad game either. So everything you have lined up for Thanksgiving weekend, I'm pretty damn excited about.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So here we go. We're in week 13. Fantasy playoffs usually starting right around this time.
Sure.
Not gonna lie, I'm loving Monday Night Football. Loving
Monday Night Football. I don't see why. Who wants to watch Josh Allen versus Jimmy Garoppolo's behind me?
Two fantastic defenses.
That game I'm going to probably lean the under. Buffalo at San Fran. I'm going to lean the under in that game. I'm going to tell you that right now. But that should be a good game.
That's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be a fantastic game. Cowboys Ravens. I think that's going to be pretty good with Lamar Jackson starting things off Thursday night. Lamar Jackson, if you're in the fantasy playoffs there, he's going to probably be a stud in that game.
Yep.
I don't think the Cowboys are going to have that great of a defense this year. So that'll be pretty good right there. And then you've got Derrick Henry. going against the Brownies that week.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
I'm kind of liking that at home. Shit, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Love Derrick Henry that week.
Dalvin Cook even going against the Jaguars. So week 13, there could be some. There could be some fun right there with some good fantasy implications, playoffs, all that stuff.
Well, that's just kind of kicking off. That's usually the last week, 13, right? Week 13 and 14 is your first.
Usually, isn't 13 the first week of playoffs? No, 13 is the last week to get you in.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, so that's
there's a big week. It's a big week, and as Jay said, there's some juicy matchups for some key players.
Definitely.
Definitely that week for sure. So, all right, moving on. Week number 14. Week 14, we kick it off Thursday night football, December 10th, with the New England Patriots at the LA Rams.
Doesn't do a damn
really
thing for them.
Why are the Patriots getting this many primetime games?
Because it's the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the reason why.
My Broncos go to Carolina. Nothing too exciting for the Broncos, but that should be a W for them. I'm going to give them that today. Bears got a super tough test. They got Houston coming into Chicago. And the Bills are featured on Sunday night against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
2 primetime games back to back, baby.
There you go. That and our Monday night game gives us a AFC North showdown with the Baltimore Ravens going into Cleveland. Play the Brownies.
And Lamar Jackson's gonna have a field day against that team.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. And that's the first week of the playoffs.
Right.
So that's huge. First week of playoffs. So, Mahomes is going against the Dolphins. Holy shit. Jackson's going against the Browns. Holy shit.
Derrick Henry's going against the Jags.
Derrick Henry going against the Jags. Holy shit. Who else we got? What's the Panthers? Well, McCaffrey's got a tough test. He's got the Broncos. Broncos have a good D, but I'm so expecting McCaffrey.
Niners are at home against the Redskins.
Right.
Who
else? Our Cardinals. We've been talking a lot about the Cardinals. They got the Giants, so that's not terrible for DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, and company.
Right.
The Giants themselves, Saquon Barkley, against the Cardinals defense. So there's some good matchups for a lot of fantasy players in week number 14 here.
Yeah, definitely.
Some big numbers can be had. They're there for the taking.
Boom, 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 boom.
Jump to number 15, and week number 15, we are leading off with NFL and Westwood 1.
we got Chargers traveling to Vegas. Nice conference game there for LA going to Vegas.
Yep,
should be fun. And you and I got a stint that weekend.
Bills and Broncos. Bills going to Denver,
and we don't know what time. It'll be to be determined.
That's a flex game. Depends if Buffalo and Denver are both playing well. I assume there's a lot to be determined.
Yeah.
What they have slated right now for Sunday night, Niners Cowboys. Again, always a good rivalry, good game. And a AFC North tilt with the Steelers and Bengals on Monday Night Football. Night Bears have a division matchup against the Vikings in Minnesota. So, again, a lot of good games happening here in Week 14, and a lot to be determined. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games that could be flexed.
That's
to
what
a later time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I would venture to say Buffalo, Denver is going to be a 4 o'clock game. I mean, it's usually pretty good at any Denver games usually on the late game.
Well, also what they said too is that in this week, 3 of those games, 3 of the 5 designated matchups could be played on Saturday. So
there you go.
Buffalo Denver could be a Saturday game, which could be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we could have a lot of fun. We could have a lot of fun with that.
we could have a lot of fun. And
we don't have to work on Sunday.
Weekend before Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot going there that could be a lot of freaking fun.
Exactly right. Lions Titans could be flexed. Jets Rams could be flexed this Saturday. Houston Indy. I like to see that one flexed this Saturday. I think that'd be a fun one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at this one here now. Let's jump ahead here. Right. And how about this? Not a Thursday night game, but a Friday night, December 25th, Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah, Vikings at Saints.
Friday night, no Thursday. They're not doing Christmas Eve.
They're not doing a Christmas Eve
but
game.
Christmas afternoon. It's 4:30.
Yeah.
4:30 Eastern, 3:30.
Liking it.
I do too. Vikings, Saints, okay. And you know what? That's a playoff rematch as well.
Yep.
Kyle Rudolph
Yep.
may or may not have pushed off. I think he totally pushed off in the end zone.
Stephon Diggs with the miracle in Minnesota.
Yep, exactly right.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a great game for Christmas Day. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that should be fun. And again, we got some to be determines. Probably again because they're going to look for some Saturday action.
Yeah. Cardinals Niners, that would be a great one.
Yeah. Monday night, Buffalo, New England, in New England. That's 3 primetime games in 4 weeks for Buffalo. Wow. I'm liking that.
And that
Show
weekend,
us some love.
Christmas weekend, you have my beloved Bears are going into Jacksonville, so they get to go down to Florida.
Ooh,
and see
that's
each
a
other.
win for Chicago. Nick Foles
Oh my
against
gosh.
his friggin'
Against Gardner Minshew.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it
that's,
right now. I'm loving it.
December in Florida is much better than December in Chicago. So the Bears are going to get some warm weather in Jacksonville and enjoy that. Yeah, the Packers got a tough matchup. They got the Titans coming into Green Bay Sunday night.
Yeah, that should be a fun game.
So, yeah, exactly. Go Tennessee.
Yeah, buddy.
And then to wrap up Week
Oh,
17.
the regular season, how we wrapping this bad boy
You
up?
know, every game is played on Sunday.
Yeah.
There's no Thursday night. There's no Monday night.
Nope.
There's no
Sunday night,
prime time
there's
football.
no nothing.
And all of this would be happening on January 3rd, assuming
January 3rd.
everything goes to plan. And lots of, actually, everything is a divisional matchup there. So, Dolphins, Bills, Packers, Bears.
Saints, Panthers.
Yep, everything's in the division. Raiders, Broncos. Lots of great rivalry week, really.
Yeah.
Don't know. Again, way too early to talk about Week 17, what's going to happen. Are people have things locked up? Are they resting players and all that kind of stuff? Don't know.
I love that Miami is traveling to Buffalo in January.
Yeah.
I just absolutely
And
love it.
Green Bay and Chicago, January 3rd. Are you kidding me?
Oh, right.
It doesn't get much better than that.
No,
That's what it's all about.
it could be a freaking frozen ice bowl.
In December, exactly right. In December, in that time, there should be mandatory games in Buffalo, Denver, Green Bay, Chicago. All those teams should have mandatory home games in those months. Because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
We got
There we go.
we got the Colts playing in the Dome, the Texans.
Look, when you look at it too, I mean, you gotta love it. You got the Chiefs outdoors.
Chiefs outdoors.
You got the Bears
so
outdoors.
LA's
You got the
going
Bills
there.
outdoors.
Patriots outdoors.
Patriots
Giants,
outdoors. Giants.
Eagles.
That's some good stuff. Broncos outdoors.
Yeah.
I'm really.
There are
Cincinnati.
Other than the Lions, I don't see Lions, Colts, Texans. There are 3 dome games that weekend. But other than that, like you said, we do have a Buffalo game, we have a Chicago game, we have a Cincy, we have a Cleveland.
Yeah, I love it. That should be that could be a really, really
great weekend.
Really fun weekend.
I can't wait.
Maybe it'll be a nor'easter. Take out all the friggin' Buffalo,
yeah,
Philly,
buddy.
and the Giants and the Patriots. Like, it would be awesome. I'd like that.
So that's that. We took you through the 17 weeks of the schedule, highlighted some games that we like, and let's hear what you guys like. Tell us what games you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Buffalo J and I, as we mentioned, we're going to be getting into our predictions for by division, starting not this weekend, but the weekend after. We'll probably tackle 2 divisions at once. We'll let you know on our Facebook page who we're going to hit first. And, we've both talked a lot of smack on who's going to win, who's going to lose. So we're going to start putting those numbers to paper and get it out there.
Yeah, start analyzing the teams, get through some of their draft picks, where the team has come since obviously the new season.
Yeah.
So it should be a lot of fun to really take it team by team, spend a little bit of time with each, and have some fun with it. So
You betcha.
I'm looking forward to that. Again, that's going to happen next week. Next weekend, we'll figure out times and dates and who we're going to tackle first. We'll let you guys know. And let's not forget, big old congratulations to Tim Zub, the Zubbernick, down in Miami for winning the
Coin
contest.
toss.
Yeah, because of the coin toss. So sorry, Christine Sturm. Zub, you will be getting. We'll reach out to you and let you know how you can pick a shirt or a hat or what have you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Monday Night Fight, baby.
Again, there will be more contests, more prizes to be had. So thanks again to all those who played.
Yeah.
Thanks again to those who continue to watch our nonsense. We appreciate it.
And we'll have more contests coming up for sure, so that you guys can get some cool swag and have fun with it and all that happy, good stuff. And don't forget about Monkey Knife Fight. Sign up, because guess what? Prop betting is going to be starting really soon. We got stuff. We got NASCAR starting in another week. UFC 249. There's going to be some action. Go to monkeyknifefight.com. Enter Tailgaters in the promo code. Get you guys some free money to go with that, and good times.
Absolutely. Get that promo code. Get your free $50 Tailgaters. Go get it right now and get ready. Sports is going to come back. We don't know when. You don't know when, but it will be back. It'll be better and stronger than ever. We all will. One thing American, all of us as Americans all have is resolve.
That's right.
We're ready to move on, get back out there, be with your families, and watch some frickin' sports.
We're ready for some damn normalcy, all right?
Yeah.
Enough of this COVID crap.
Yeah.
And let's move on, all right?
Absolutely.
Big old cheers, you guys out there.
Cheers. Hey.
We'll see you guys in another
Thanks for watching.
10
I
days.
gotta go tick.
You gotta go check your tick.
I gotta go check that.
You gotta go get some tweezers and check his dick.